over Bruna and Ugo, the Brazilians, 3-0. Get ready, buckle up for a ride.
Mixed doubles action on the way. Maverick Arena, let's hear you loud and clear from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
From China, Wang Jin and Suning. From Korea Republic, Im Jong-hoon and Shin Yu-bin.
Here they come, the world #1, Im Jong-hoon and Shin Yu-bin, making their way in a crowd that will be behind them somewhat. There will be some percentage of the crowd that will be cheering loudly for them. That said, you can imagine the overwhelming majority, anyone wearing a Mario hat, anyone carrying a sign, will be cheering for the pair that has been undefeated at Smashes for quite some time. Best of 5, first pair to win 3 games to 11, must win by 2, will be the champions. Tail of the table here, everyone's an attacker. We've got a right-handed, left-handed combo on both sides. Shin Yu-bin, 21 years old, Im Jong-hoon, 29. On the other side, we've got a 26-year-old, as well, happened while he was in London after becoming world champion. And Sun Ying-sha will be 25, November 4th, coming up this year. So, Cloud Rockelboom, our umpire for the match, does an incredible French accent. We'll be taking care of the coin toss as well to determine where the players stand, who serves, and who receives. Cute tissue box there on Wang Hao's side. Coaches Wang Hao and Se-hyun Duck on the other side. Lots to look forward to here. We'll talk you through it all in just a bit. Players shake hands in the dark. Sounds like a fun romance song from the 80s, but it's just getting ready for the coin toss.
I have black or white. White, Korea, black, China. Black, you want the toss. You receive the side, this side. Who serves first? Shin, first server. Sun, first receiver.
Interesting, a pattern that we've seen. The female player chooses to serve, and in response, the female player chooses to receive. Shasha and Lionheart for the leaning racket reveal know that they've got a tough match ahead. Wang Jin was eliminated from singles yesterday by Anders Lind. So this is going to be a big one. China could use some titles right now, and prize money, big motivator. I'm Adam Bobrow, and in the commentary booth with me, back for some fun for this final, Jimmy Butler. Welcome, Jimmy.
Well, Adam, you couldn't ask for a better mixed doubles matchup. The world #1 doubles team from Korea against 2 world #1 singles players from China.
Yeah, and as a pair, I mean, they've completely changed the game. Think about it. How many fans here are just like, I don't care what happens to anyone else as long as one of these two. Chateau fans, they're here, and the road to the final for the Korean pair that have quite some fans as well. Got through Anna Hersey and Anders Lind without dropping a game. Sabina Winter and Dang Cho, a rematch from their final in Ljubljana. And Won Ray Bo and Kwai Mon only dropped 1 game against them. So here's a look at the Hong Kong finals at the end of last year. Quite one-sided victory. My goodness. And look who it was against. Sun Yingsha and Wang Chuqin. That is really something. So Wang Chuqin and Sun Yingsha at a grand smash have a long streak. They know they've got some work to do here. They got through Tatiana Kukulkova and Lubo Piste in a very entertaining 3-0 victory. Satsuki Oto and Alexis Lebrun 3-2, and the Brazilians 3-0. But let's look at this head-to-head, 3-1. So you saw that recent victory, but 75% of the time, Wang Chuqin and Sun Yingsha, they win. Fan vote here, 84% behind the pair that has brought in about 90% of every stadium everywhere we go in the world. And the remaining 16%, well, they're behind a very strong Korean world #1 pair.
Yeah, you know, one of my favorite scenes of this event throughout the week is watching Wang Chuqin and Sun Yingsha walk down that catwalk in the introduction and look at the reaction of this beautiful crowd.
Man, they have filled the stadium. I'm gonna be curious to see Big Cat in the front row. I'm gonna see who's here, but the big cameras come out. This is where the lines around the block came from. This is why it's tough to get a ticket on the last few days, because of these two here. Looking for revenge, this is what they're playing for. Some massive, tall US Smash trophies, the United States Smash in its 2nd edition.
First game, Shin to serve, la folle.
So Shin Yubin will start it off. Most hands full right now. One with a cell phone, one with a sign of some sort. Serves on the diagonal from the right side, alternating shots. Here we go. Quick response. Im Jong-hoon getting low, and Shin Yubin right there for the angle close to the table.
Please, no flash.
It's so cool hearing that in English. Around the world, we hear it in Mandarin all the time, but no flash, no flash. Still flash. The funny thing is most of those flashes are for the Chinese pair.
One love.
But everybody's got to clean up. Good opening here, and they're on the scoreboard looking for revenge, the #4 seeds.
Sun came out to start this game and jammed deep pushes right into Lim's backhand, both of those receives.
How did he reach that so casually? He didn't cross over, he just stuck his arm out.
I gotta watch the replay. I don't know how he did it. Inspector Gadget out there.
That's the theme song. Next time, Gadgets. 2 points apiece here as they split again. Alternating shots. The choreography, the way they share space.
I love the start of this game and the energy in this arena.
3-2.
You have to remember, a lot of these fans, as soon as one of those players is beaten in a singles match, feels this, just, I don't know, all these chips move over to the square for this match here. A lot of hope right now for Hope. That's one of Lionheart's nicknames, by the way. Thought you might like to know. Empty serve, touch play. Shasha guides this one, puts it just in the most uncomfortable place, half long to the forehand. You know, their head-to-head without WTT is 6-1 for Shasha and Wang Chuqin. But the last time they played was 3-0 for the Korean pair. It's pretty crazy looking back. You will see players cryptically signal to each other what their plan is on both sides of the table. Heavy spin, Shasha. Watching her in the training hall. She was actually having quite a good time, not just before this match, but yesterday. there was just a sense of freedom in play. I'd be curious to see if there were as many laughs in the training hall today. I'd imagine the tunnel vision that we've seen is very much there now.
Oh, that hit the edge of his racket.
Yeah,
I was wondering how he got so much speed off that ball.
That's a trick. Classic trick for moments like this. No, not intentional, obviously.
Oh, man.
When he grunts, it's like hearing a hammer cock. You just know that this is going to be some serious speed coming out.
Well, it doesn't matter if it hits the edge of his racket or a sponge. It's just speed coming out of that paddle.
Good response in the angle. Im Jong-hoon has a long way to go to get a racket on that one.
This is a great serve and a great recovery there by Lim, but China too good. You get that ball outside of the corner, and it's rare these athletes can get there, Adam.
I didn't think Shin Yubin's placement was bad either. Again, I love that preparatory vocals. I think that was pretty much exactly what it sounds like. But the shot after is the more important part that's tougher to impersonate. I find it a little weird that they chant for the individuals. Heard it the other day when they were playing the Brazilians. But as long as they get both of the names, as long as they brought enough to share with the whole class, it's fine. So a 1-point lead for the pair who hasn't lost a single game in the last 3 that have been played. Leaping forward, extending those limbs, it's Im Jong-hoon. There's a lot of athleticism and initiative taken here. We're not seeing a lot of passive play. Everyone's doing what they can to really catch it early and add pressure in the middle of the point.
Yeah, it's just pressure every single point. Exactly right, Adam. There's more pressure.
Jeez, anyone got a sweet potato or some lentils or something? My goodness, it is heating up in here.
I tell you, Lim is just a beast out there right now.
From beast to the king of the jungle, momentum. Man, the Koreans doing well. That's probably the most disappointed I've seen Shin Yubin look.
Well, she's missed 2 receives off the Wang serve, so that's why she's disappointed. She knows you can't be missing receives very often to be able to beat Team China. You got to get the ball on the table.
Step 1. Ball on table. The speed in this one. I know it said speed unlimited on that sign in the intro. That's pretty much what they did out here. Wang Chuqin on the move, pouncing on that one like a predator feasting. Wang Hao can't believe it. Look at him. He looked like E.T. for a moment.
And man, just listening to that crowd.
1-point lead still after 2 on the trot for Team China. Slow, spinny shot after all the power we've seen Im Jong-hoon put on. We come into the 3rd towel break with 2 game points for the world #1 pair.
And Lim has played near perfect table tennis this first game.
Interestingly enough, if you add up the years, 50 years to 51 for China. Their ages, not the years of existence as countries. Here we go, 8 serving 10. 1 game point saved, it's the first, but that's a big piece of the pie in a best of 5.
And the commentators, jinx never fails. I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for this next point.
I want to know what you're referring to. I'll ask you in the next game.
Well, because I said Lim's played near perfect table tennis.
Got it. And again, but it's Shin Yubin with a little fortune, raising her hand quickly, goes parallel. And after whatever frustration was there from those receives against Wang Chuqin, take a look here. Wang Chuqin pulling that ball from behind his head to put it back in play with topspin. And acknowledging the fortune politely, they take game one in this best of 5, 11-9. The plot thickens, lots to look forward to, including game number 2.
이쪽 사이드 놓는 거 아니면은 건드리는 거냐 뭐 건드려버려.
어떻게 연기를 잡아야
야 그럼 하더라고. 이걸 잡아줘야 돼.
Crowd looking good. You come prepared. I'm liking that orange hoodie in the lower left, to be fair. I'll have a talk later, see if we can trade. A lot of paraphernalia here for Sha Sha and Wang Chuqin, Lionheart, Hope.
Second game, Sun to serve, la folle.
So trailing the number 4 seeds. 0-1 with the serves. Quality point here, Jimmy.
One love.
And we start the second game. The way that whole first game went, the quality of play right now is just over the top.
Love 2.
And SHIN once again missing a serve outright. She missed 2 receives outright the first game. There's her first miss receive outright of the second game.
Good timing here. Im Jong-hoon right on top of the bounce. This is a team that's got a clear plan. Stay as close to the table as you possibly can. Keep the racket high and use the pace coming in. You've got aggressive opponents on the other side. You cannot afford to let them control the angles. And he's right there.
Well, that's got to feel good if you're SHIN. She's missed 3 receives herself. This time, the world number 1, she got him to miss one of her serves.
You could read the label after the second bounce. Light backspin becomes no backspin by the second bounce on this table, which has got wonderful grip. Good pressure moving in. Sha Sha with the sunshine on the shoes.
And LIM apologizes on this receive to his partner SHIN. He popped it up. Oh, he got away with another pop-up at him.
Yeah, this was surprising. I was just watching and sort of admiring the mental focus, the way Sha Sha went from just listening to like shaking the head a little bit and then being hypnotized and ready. That's how it appeared.
Credit Wang for 2 quality serves. Really faked out LIM on both of them.
Not easy to do when you're only serving to half of the table. Shin Yu-bin with the perfect touch. Drops it right behind the net in the receive game, or the third ball.
Watch her agility. Watch how she gets around and puts that beauty in, and then LIM with the finish. That ball came off the top of the net right at the end there, so you saw them apologize.
But yeah, Im Jong-hoon is not allowing any time on the other side. Four points apiece now as Sha Sha dries the ball and gets ready to serve. Oh, a little fortune comes back. Some table tennis karma here cashed in.
Watch this quality receive there from SHIN. And then the point begins, and here comes the net.
Famous song. Let's Here Comes the Sun. On the move, Lee ripping through, claws out, roaring as he takes this forehand. Check this one out. Get ready to see him fly. They work so well together. Sha was able to lean and be right back up in position after the frustration of Im Jong-hoon. Wang Hao. These are facial expressions we don't get to see from him usually.
4-7.
Well, China right now in a great rhythm, working together so well, and there's the female world #1 with the finish. Oh, that's 2 times. Shin has gotten Wang to miss her serve.
So with the second towel break here, 2-point ball game. Remember, the Chinese pair has lost the last 4 games in a row they've played against this pair. A dominant record overall in their head-to-head, 6-1. But last time, 3-0 for Shin Yu-bin and Im Jong-hoon.
See if Lim can receive better here. He does. So quality received by Lim. He popped up the previous 2 serves of Wang. Look at that nice receive. But Sun was ready for the challenge,
which ended up being duck and cover. It's not the first time we've seen this pattern. It makes you wonder if they're going to try to go more to the backhand or middle of Wang Chuqin. He seems to be favoring the forehand and reaching, covering so well. Momentum with the Chinese pair. 6 of the last 8 points. And then the streak broken. Body language for the briefest of moments, but their heads were hanging. What are you thinking?
Right now, Shin having success against the male world #1 in this doubles match.
Yeah, in the mixed doubles, the men tend to have more trouble adjusting to the women's style and timing. As seen here. But this, not an attack. Sun Yingsha's touch play. Check it out. Wang Chuqin, rather, in the end. But Sha's done a wonderful job of playing the touch play throughout. It feels like more passive play has led to victory. And this one, completely out of the Maverick Arena. Right down the line, Wang Chuqin with the power, the pace, the placement, P-cubed up in this unbelievably packed stadium. One more P for you. Flick wide, Wang Chuqin in that wide stance, because every time he touches it, I get this feeling that it's going to be a good result for the Chinese pair. 11-9 and then 11-6 the other way. Game 3, we'll see who takes the lead.
两边站住行。孙一鸣要拉死你，那就给他了，对吧？他反正我就给他，我就给他带住，我护住。包括孙一鸣那个谁林中勋给到你短球的时候，我能不一定非要个个挑了，回一下也行，啊，回一下也可以，回一下完那边他。或者我给你搓到中间。说谁？孙一鸣，孙一鸣，搓到孙一鸣中间长，或者回一下高，有点高，算准了可以反手回来拧，也可以回来拧，就感觉自己还是凭这个第一个。 是吧？完了就是说，你帮了加配合，加出场配合，有配合，全扒了，把线路封死还是啊，很好啊。
Man, well, that was a group meeting if I've ever heard one. 3 brains in the game that all had a lot to contribute. It was a real conversation. This is respect for the level that these captains bring. Think about it. Wang Hao's the head coach. Usually it's listen to your superior time. That was like, let's get 3 of the best brains in the game together and discuss for a while. And Wang Hao was very much on board with that. 1 game apiece now. We feel a shift in the momentum. I think the touch game early on has been a crucial factor for the Chinese pair.
Please, no flash.
You can say that, but Shasha's still got to hit a forehand, that flash of light that it is. Oh, pancake flip. she comes in showing push and then turns it over. She's like, both sides of this ball got to be cooked before we pull out the maple syrup. So tough to predict.
And this crowd right now into this match, China on a big run of points dating back to last game. I remember that.
We probably have footage of that. So here we go. So 12 of the last 16 points. Good call, Jimmy. And they keep running. This momentum is real.
And Adam, when the two world #1s get hot, it's something to watch. And they're both hot right now, just playing together like a unit.
As usual. A rare exception the last time they played, but there's a reason this place is packed to the absolute back row right now. You said when they're hot, they're good to watch. Well, their secret is they're always hot.
This crowd is hot right now, man. They are into this match.
Now we're talking. It's been a little while since we've seen this shine that Im Jong-hoon brought in game #1. It got them 11 points first. Oh, full commitment, but it's the power and placement of Shin Yu-bin's finish. They get back Im Jong-hoon's, but this next one untouched. Cut, turn, and then Shasha holds in the backhand corner, but that was perfect placement from Yu-bin.
Once again, you go outside of that corner. It's rare these athletes can get there. Oh, and Korea got away with one there because that was a pop-up on the receive. Watch the pop-up. And then a rare unforced error from Team China.
Please be ready. Four, five.
So remember, the Chinese pair right now is playing on a 23-match win streak at Grand Smashes. Their last 23 matches, they've not lost. And if they win this, it'll be 24 and a timeout here.
Timeout.
Back to the think tank, the table, where everyone plays an equal part, with head coach Wang Hao and the two leaders of Team China.
哎，现在整体打得非常好，都没问题，整个就是这种线路上的时候，现在啥打得也非常好真给反手，大伙就把这个反手看住前面就是几个反手都顶住了包括后面这个球的时候，说的你中间扳手台实在不好拉，你去拉个反手也没事拉反手没事让这边看就护一下就可以这里头要注意一点这里在先整个先发球，包括发球里头，还是要先抓住这个短处，完了再下去。 下去完，像林中勋这块，有的时候真他啥事真搓下去。你像申玉斌发你个侧旋这块，推他可以没问题，这球推的没问题。他抽个擦网这球，整体都没问题。这个推完以后，大头护直护到反手一塞，完这边再下。可以，打分没啥问题。没问题，没问题，就把这个节奏控制一下就。还发我球上。
Oh, nice. That was a good pattern. Wang Chuqin, Jiao, Xin Yingsha, Jiao, Zhongguo Dui, Jiao. Both of the players and then Chinese team. Nice and balanced. A lot of support for a very unified nation. Calling for what he wants here. The pair on the other side feeling the pressure now. Right out of the timeout, they get the first point. It's always nice to get the first point out of your timeout. Body language quite interesting here, a lot to read. Interesting. Wonderful adaptation there. Improv from Shin Yu-bin, and then Im Jong-hoon gets the powerful shot to the short side, the opportunity. Wang Chuqin, it feels like he's right there waiting. He's tough to play into. What would you do if you were on the Korean side, Jimmy?
Well, they got to apply pressure. That's what they're trying to do. They're taking the right shots. They got to make them.
And as a guy who had an NBA player named after him, I think you know your NBA. Second towel break, 4 points between them. Shin Yu-bin calling her order to get a third ball. A little bit more cautious play here on the Korean side.
Yeah, and I would say it was more cautious simply because of the table control of China. They just didn't feel like they were in position to go with any more force.
Im Jong-hoon just skating through, and with that powerful shot, it comes right back. How many times have we seen answers like this from the Chinese pair?
Yeah, and if you're Shin and you've got that bullet, look at the smile from Shin. She's like, that's a little too much for me, Adam.
It's tough to see. When your partner crosses in front of you and you've got a fast attack coming back, it almost looked like something out of The Sixth Sense right after the temperature drops. Just a quick silhouette passes by.
I'm listening.
No, I'm a no spoilers guy. 3 points in front, the Chinese pair. Oh, make that 2.
And you heard the racket slap after he missed it. He was so frustrated at the miss, he slapped the table real quick.
Well, he knows that he carries a lot of responsibility, and he takes responsibility for his actions. He's got a lot of character, and he wants to hold up everything he can. So he comes back and does this. You can't change the past, but as they say, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. And after reading a no-spin serve, look at the extension on that forehand from Lionheart.
Look at the smile of Shin. Lim apologized to her because he popped that up.
Well, 3 game points for a 2-1 lead. Sha getting low, loads that ball with spin. Quality of the highest order. Xiao Zhan, Niu Guan Kai, Coco Chanel, everybody's watching in the crowd. Tough to find Team China, but man, this has been really something to just feast your eyes on. It's only day number 6, but the US smash just keeps getting hotter. Games 2 and 3. Only allowing 6 and 7. You enjoy this smash? Well, there's plenty more where that came from.
From the first serve to the final roar. Big rallies.
There it is!
This right here is a really historic moment.
Bigger reactions.
This is nauseating! What a way to finish!
This is Europe Smash.
Time.
That's right, Europe Smash. That was probably the most fire hype package I've seen. You want to play a game? That's right, scan that, get your tickets. We look forward to seeing you in Malmö. It's coming up around the corner. August 8th through August 16th.
No flash, please.
If you don't know how to use a QR code, put your cell phone on camera and tap on that QR code, follow the link, and get your tickets. Figure out flights later. Game number 4. Sun Ying-sha and Wang Chuqin 1 game away from taking yet another smash title. fastest drowning pool out here.
Well, Adam, you and I have seen a lot of table tennis in the United States. I've never heard a crowd this loud.
Geez, we just saw the decibel counter in Malma. Everywhere. Bodies, different shapes. This looks like one of those pieces of art with the lines everywhere, the black outlines. Someone more cultured could give you an artist's name, but here we go. Remember, it's now or never. The Korean pair won 3-0 last time they played. But things have turned drastically in favor of the 23-win streak and grand smashing Shato. Good punch here from Im Jong-hoon.
Yeah, and he's been doing this all match long. He likes to go down the line. That time, he found the cross-court shot.
Oh, change of pace if you want. Shasha, my goodness, made her move, left her mark, and left nothing but potentially regret on the other side, because you can barely even see this ball in real time.
Check your flash.
Check your flash, check your ball to Shasha, my goodness. But a fair warning, do check your flash. If you're hearing this, you probably don't need to check your flash.
Great get to start that rally out by SHIN. Watch this dig and then the get there by SHIN, and then here's the nice looking backhand down the line by LIM. He's been doing it all match. So good at that down the line shot.
Yeah. He's got it down the line. Ooh, into the table. 4-2. On the line.
And that drives you crazy if you're China, because that was a pop-up and almost a certain 1 point for China. Got bailed out. Little help from the winds of life.
The winds of life. Wow. That one right there.
Yeah, you see the reaction of China. Those drive you crazy when it's pretty much your point, and then you get bailed out by the edge there.
Do everything right to earn the opportunity. Ooh. Shasha saves this one. Shin Yu-bin with wonderful touch to keep it short. Wang Chuqin was already backing off.
Shin has just really been holding her own in this doubles match.
And Wang Chuqin there with the good touch shot in response to Shin Yu-bin.
Let 4-3.
So fast, Wang Chuqin's reaction there. Both Shasha and Wang Chuqin were on point to play this one quickly. Long push to get right into the rally. This is why you communicate when you're on the receive.
And this crowd's got Wang Chuqin pumped up at him.
Yeah, they seem to. They have tunnel vision, but wherever they go, the crowd is sure to follow. Timeout now on the Korean side. Im Jong-hoon and Shin Yu-bin. Now or never at 4-4. But they've had some beautiful rallies throughout this match.
그러면은 건드리거나 만약 건드리는 게 좀 부담스러우면 그냥 이렇게 줘도 돼. 세워가지고 이렇게 해서 찍어서 주면은 찍어서 주면 내가 이제 도프가
So Adam, you know, I watched Wang Chu-Chen losing a singles match to Anders Lind. He showed very little emotion in this match, very emotional.
Well, I guess it's still going on, and right now he knows that he's got a big job to do. Yeah, he's showing it out here, as you saw the foot stamp. I think it's always a team sport for China, even when you're playing singles. It's glory to China. That's what's on the jacket, the backpacks. It's a team event for them, no matter what. But when you're playing out here with a partner, you feel like you really need to deliver.
6-4.
It's so rare to see China miss these kind of shots. And you heard the reaction from Lim. He was very happy about that, Adam.
6-4.
So a 2-point lead for the Korean pair, looking to go to the decider. Ooh, change of pace, side spin with this brushing backhand. For a guy so powerful, he's got some finesse and touch as well.
Sometimes the slow balls are enough out there.
Deja vu, you said it earlier, you don't see the same, at least in serves so often, 2 in a row, because players at this level are so quick to adapt. Well, Sha adapts perfectly to that one. Out of the second towel break here, you'll be charmed to know that these two pairs have gone to a decider only 0 times. That's right, never before.
That's some good intel, Adam.
Hey.
5-8.
I'm big on show intel. 3 points in front now, separating themselves. This is the pattern of play that before worked out in the favor of Wang Chu-Chen and Sun-Ying Sha. Keeping a hand cool for a third ball, Sha. We're far from the table, that's not us. Ooh, brushback serve. To make him run away from the table like that, he says, no Chiquita for you. He starts to move in for a backhand and then gets shut down.
But I'm impressed. He made it the last time. The fact that he can go in for a backhand, wait for the deep serve, then go back around and take a forehand that quickly. Man, he's lightning quick.
9-6.
This ball hit the top of the net. Let's see where it happens in the replay.
There's one.
Yeah, there was one. Yeah, that's what they apologized for, that early one.
Yeah. Good hands inside the table. Wang Chu-Chen tightening up this scoreboard. Remember, never before in a decider. I wonder if we'd have stats for these two in this type of situation.
I love watching Korea, both Shin and Lim, smile more than I've ever seen in a table tennis match. This is the finals of the United States Smash, and they're smiling away out there.
And they've got great teeth, too.
7-10.
How about that receive from Shin?
Well, the type they'd smile about, and it sets up 3 game points to go you know where.
I'm pretty confident Sun's serve's gonna go double bounce short this time.
Well, now, pack those bags, because we're going for a ride. Get ready. We're heading to the D, to the side, to the dir. For the first time in history, these two pairs will play a decider. Drinks, healthy beverages, friends. Tell them what they need to be watching. The final game of the mixed doubles final with Korea Republic and Team China, Shin Yu-bin and Im Jong-hoon versus Sun-Ying Sha and Wang Chu-Chen. This is where Shin Yu-bin has served and set up Im Jong-hoon for third ball attacks. Man, he's got a strong third ball attack to propel together. They're world #1 for a reason, and they're playing against the 4th seeds. Here's a look at the world rankings. The 4th seeds are number 5 in the world. They're playing to get 2,000 points, but whoever loses here gets 1,400. So you could say that basically Im Jong-hoon and Shin Yu-bin are comfortably at the top of the food chain, but when Wang Chuqin and Sun Yingsha move in, well, they're dangerous. They're undefeated 23 matches in a row at Grand Smashes. The mixed doubles.
Fifth game, Shin to serve, Lafol.
So one final game to determine who the champions will be. Remember, their head-to-head is 1-6, favoring China with 6 victories, but the last time was the Korean pair. What an unusual combination. Shin Yu-bin with a very slow spin shot and Sha with a punch. That right there was more of a guide. From this angle, you could see it was just a slow, shallow, guiding backhand.
One more.
Well, Wang right there going for Mr. Big on the Chiquita, but he was out of position, couldn't pull it off.
Deep push. Looked like a little bit of an apology there.
Well, the table got smacked really loud right there, maybe. You heard that loud noise.
What? Just kidding. I mean, I didn't, but I believe you. Top of the net, now the pressure, the body language. That's what's most interesting for me. Human psychology is fascinating. You watch these players grow up from the time they're teenagers till now, and you see their behavior. You recognize when someone's sweating internally, when the tunnel vision might be a little bit disturbed. Speaking of which, wow, the sound and the catch the way he did, it's the type of sound you make after a catch like that. But that was him grunting, trying to counter this. Somehow that sneaks past, but the look of Wang Chuqin said it all. That's not how they need to win points. They'll take it. They're gonna try something else. It's so uncomfortable, Jimmy.
Yeah, an uncharacteristic miss by Sun. Watch her body here, how she just kind of flails. Normally, she has picture-perfect technique. Rarely goes out of form. One of the rare times I've seen her go out of form.
That reminded me of Sora. Sora makes those shots, and you're like, what? How does he do that? He's on one foot turned sideways. Sora Yingsha. But she's back for the briefest of moments, and she completely shows us what she's made of.
Well, this serve is long, so Shin had an opportunity to attack that. It's hard to push short half-long serves. That's what got her there. She's got to look to attack when that serve comes off the end line.
Wow, we're getting all sorts of posture and poses out here.
Yeah, we are, and this is a big-time shot from Shin right here. She's got to deal with the Wang Chuqin big forehand, and she does it. And China goes to the ground.
Kick in the door, wave in the 4-4. Grunting again, whatever the fortune was, it's so fast. You'd have to imagine it clipped the net on the way over.
It did. And when we see the replay, let's watch the footwork of Lim. He did a little bit of a dipsy-do to be able to get that forehand in.
A dipsy-do? You don't say. Wow. Wang Xiaotong watching on. Bai Siwen, Elena, Qin Yuxuan, Shi Xunyao. A lot of famous faces there. The future of Team China. Love doing roll call on that. They've switched sides of the table here as one pair has a 5-4 lead right now.
Oh, an edge.
More fortune. These are some IOUs. The head shake of Wang Chuqin was like, when's it our turn? They all know it, so score will be corrected. 4 serving 6. They also switch order of play here. Does tend to balance out with time.
But not necessarily within the match. And you can see there's a little bit of pressure going on in this match, and you can see some funny hopping and body language from China. I think we might have a little bit of a net ball again because they were not happy. No, I didn't see a net. I don't know why China was so...
Maybe caught the edge of the racket.
Oh.
Yeah, it's what it looked like with the body language there. Jeez. Extra spin from Shin Yubin, and we've got a 4-point lead. 4 straight points from 4-4. And I don't even remember who won the point to get to 4-4. This is some serious momentum. 6 of the last 8. We've seen Wang Hao under pressure before.
But I would say the difference in this game with that 4-point lead are the nets, the edges, and the edges of the racket that Korea has benefited from.
It's tough when you feel like you can only control so much, but that's life. You can only control so much. And an edge that doesn't work out in their favor. Good deep push there as a little lip dips there from Shin Yubin, where you could hear sort of that pressure building. Still a 3-point lead, but a big serve to come. You don't want to hand this back for a chance to them to tie it up. Oh, long push. Sunying Sha catching Shin Yubin in the crossover, and quick Im Jong-hoon to put his hand on the back and say, it's all good. We got this next one. Wow, I was watching the left foot of Shin Yubin on that. She had to go a long way to get around. He's like, all good, you got it.
Yeah, I love to see that face and that encouragement from Lim.
No timeouts left. 3 in a row for the Chinese pair. And you could imagine that the pressure is becoming very real. Shin Yubin, a few points in a row, hasn't had the finish she had hoped for. Xia strong.
Yeah, and if China can tie this game up, that crowd is going to get even louder at them.
Decibel levels to be tested. Oh, the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. Im Jong-hoon follows up after Shin Yubin puts a bit of pressure on. And watch what Wang Chuqin does. Right back to where it came from. Beautiful counter. Wow. Like a track meet. Xia stretched, and it's a 1-point lead for the Korean pair as they get close. 2 points. Wow. Now one of them comes back. Still a few more in the pocket. Those IOUs, not a lot of time to cash them in.
Well, Shin gets a net right here. No, there's a net from Sun, and then another one. 2 nets in a row. But yeah, you're right, Adam. The karmas eventually will swing. 2 nets in the favor within that point from China.
1-point ball game here again. Got to do well on this serve. Oh, the handle. Xia gets back the side spin. And then the finisher, Shin Yubin.
These are big-time shots. First by Shin, and then we see the finish there. Wow. So we caught the end of that point, but Lim made an incredible shot himself. We saw the tail end of it, and that great get from Shin.
Yeah, that brushing, bending backhand sets up 2 championship points for the world #1 in their first ever decider against Royalty. No way! That was the way it happens? Unbelievable! Im Jong-hoon short to that very, very uncomfortable spot, short and high. Shin Yu-bin and Im Jong-hoon have become the champions. What an incredible performance, and the first loss after 23 victories at Grand Smashes for Sun Yingsha and Wang Chuqin, 11-8 in the decider. 2 matches in a row they have taken down mixed doubles royalty. Big times. Wow, it was stressful for a bit. Shin Yu-bin had 3 points in a row that you thought might keep her awake at night, but no, she will sleep like a champion because she is a champion.
That's the most exciting mixed doubles finals I've watched. When you combine the energy of the crowd, that was special, Adam.
No doubt about it, a rare occasion. And that said, with a packed house of fans who would have been hoping for this to go the other way. In the world right now, many are watching and know truly how much this means to take down not just China, but the 2 world #1s. The 2 who've accomplished more in mixed doubles in modern history than anybody in the game. But Olympic medalists here